morning, and welcome to the Rockbridge Regional Library Storytime Live. My name is Miss Wendy, and I'm really excited to read some books with you today. So we always start with our hello song, and here's how it goes. First we salute, and this means hello, and then friends, you put up your two pointer fingers, and they give each other a hug. And then it's time to say hello. And that's American Sign Language in the song, which is super cool. All right, we'll sing it twice. 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello again. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Excellent. Well, hello, my friends. And today we are going to read all about pets. Do you guys have any pets at home? Do you have a fish? Do you have a dog? Do you have a bird? I have a cat at home, Wally, and he's a great cat. I love that cat. So that's my pet. So we should read books about pets. Okay, but before we do that, let's go over the days of the week. Now, here they are. How many days of the week do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, 7 days of the week. Now let's look at the names. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's right. All right, now do we know what day of the week it is today? Okay, well, I know a song that can help us figure it out. So, 7 days of the week. And here's how the song goes. Every week has 7 days. See how many you can say. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What is today? What is today, my friends? Let's see. Yesterday was Wednesday, and we had a story time together outside. So that must mean today is Thursday. That's right, it's Thursday. We're almost through the week, which is great news. Okay, my friends, so without further ado, I have a very important question. Are you ready for a story? Okay, I am. All right. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Okay, just to warm us up a little bit, let's march. If you're ready for a story, march around. If you're ready for a story, march around. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, march around. Those knees up high. Excellent. Okay. Next, let's kick our feet. If you're ready for a story, kick your feet. Be sure not to kick anybody. If you're ready for a story, kick your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, kick your feet. Woo! Okay, one more to go. This is a very important one because we have to listen. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. I'll sit down still. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. Can you freeze? If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit real still. How long can you hold it? Oh, okay, that's plenty. That's plenty of stillness. All right, before I pick up my first book, after all that moving around, I'm going to take 5 deep breaths just to help my body get ready to settle in and listen to a book. So I'll put my first finger and thumb together. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Middle finger and thumb, deep breath in, deep breath out. Ring finger and thumb, deep breath in, deep breath out. Pinky and thumb, deep breath in, deep breath out. And finally, thumbs up because you love pets. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Very good. Okay, let's see what our first book is. Now, you probably recognize what's happening here. There's a lot of books kind of like this, which are written by Jan Yolen and Mark Teague about dinosaurs. And this is a great one because it's about, hey, if you're a dinosaur, how are you going to decide what pet is best for you? So all the dinosaurs have different ideas about this. So and of course there's, Mom just trying to keep it all under control. Oh, and look at this. Here are all the dinosaurs and their little pets. So let's find out who decides to get what. How do dinosaurs choose their pets? Written by Jan Yolen and illustrated by Mark Teague. That means he did the pictures. Oh. A kitty cat and a giant dinosaur. Oh, okay. How does a dinosaur pick out his pet? Does he go on the prowl with a stick and a net? Does he head to the zoo and take home a big cat? And what does his mom have to say about that? Well, there she is. Does she drag a huge elephant back in a wagon with both its long trunk and its wee tail a dragon? Or, speaking of dragons, does she go acquire a high-flying beastie who loves to breathe fire? Ooh, that's a risky pet. Does he pick out a boa constrictor for play? Does it look at his dog in a very odd way? Watch out, pup. Does he sneak an iguana inside his cap? Or lead home a kangaroo by a long strap? Does he ask for a manatee, maybe a whale, or wish for a shark he can keep in a pail? Okay, you may not leave sharks in pails, first of all. Does she carry off tortoises, zebras, a mink, giving them hay and cola to drink? Is that what you think? These 2 zebras are like, how did we get here? No, a dinosaur doesn't. She knows what to do, and she never brings anything home from the zoo. Good call. He goes to a shelter, or a pet store, or a farm to find a small creature who will do no harm. For example, bunny rabbits. And now look at Mom's face. She's more on board with that one. He brings home a kitten or a hamster or pup that he can teach manners to as they both grow up. Look how small they are. She cares for her pet and gives love she cares for her pet and gives love even more. Big hugs to your friend, little dinosaur. Aww. Look at Dinosaur's face. That is a face that loves a puppy, and I think that puppy loves the dinosaur too. The end. So it looks like all the dinosaurs ended up with happy pet friends, which is really good. The end. Oh, what are we going to do about that shark in the pail? All right, my friends. Reading this book made me remember a song that we haven't sung together in a while, but I'm pretty sure you know it. And if you don't, it's okay, because we can learn it together. And it's called Big, 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 because dinosaurs are big, 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 right? So here's how it goes. We'll say, this is big, 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 with our hands way out. And this is small, 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 with our hands way in. This is short, short, short. That means really low. And then this is tall, tall, tall. We'll put our hands up. This is fast, fast, fast. And we'll put our hands in a circle really fast. This is slow, slow, slow. No, go slow, slow. And then this is yes. And this is no. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. All right. Should we do it one more time? Okay, I agree. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. Alrighty, very good, my friends. Very good. Okay, it's time to read another book. Now, this book is about a little dog, and he thinks he can go it alone. He thinks he can go it alone in his life, and he also thinks he's a wolf. And he's also very cute, but don't tell him that. This is a book called I Am a Wolf, and it's by Leigh Miller. She did both the words and the pictures. Rah! Look at this. This little pup is pretty fierce. Oh, there he is. He's living in a box on the street, eating a shoe. This can't be that good for him. And this comes to us from Dial Books for Young Readers. I am a wolf. I live in the wild. Bark, 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 bark. Most wolves live in packs, but not me. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. I am a lone wolf. Bark, 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 bark. But who are those people? Ooh. Bark, 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 bark. Uh-oh, they've gotten him, and they're going to put him in a cage. Oh, boy. I'm fine on my own. There he is. Does he look fine? He looks a little unhappy to me. Looks like this is like a pet place, a place to buy pets. There he is. But he thinks he's fine on his own. I am not cute. I am not sweet. Bark, 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 bark. I'm a scary beast. Yeah. I mean, they're all like, I am a lone wolf. See, he says he's a lone wolf, but look. Everybody's kind of finding a pet, but nobody's really looking at him. But wait. She's talking to her parents. Maybe about him. Cheer up. We love you. Someone else will too. You are too cute to pass up. The right family will love you. Any day now. How could anyone not adopt you? Just be patient. Everything will be okay. I am not cute. He's steaming, but wait, there's a little girl. Oh, look how his face changed. From that to, oh, wait a second, this is pretty good. I am alone. Uh-oh. And there she goes. Do you think, uh-oh. Let's see what happens. Wolf! She's come back with a collar. And look at him. I am Wolf. Okay. And this is my pack. Yay! He found his pack. And he's still really fierce. The end. Oh, I'm so glad he found a home. That's one lucky pup. All right, my friends. Now, since we have read a book about dogs, it seems to me the best song to sing now is Bingo. Now, of course you remember how bingo goes. When we take the letters away, we'll do a clap. So let me just get my thing set up here. Okay. All right, here we go. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. All right, now I'm going to take away the B. And instead of saying the letter B, I will clap. Okay, are you ready? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, very good. Okay, I'm going to take away the letter I. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, okay, what's the next letter to go down? The letter N. That's right. Okay. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. Okay, 2 letters left. Next one to come down, the letter G. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, okay, we're going to take away the last letter. What letter's that? It's an O. Okay, lots of claps. And no words when we get to the bingo, no letters. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh, Awesome, you guys. You know your letters. You know your bingo song. That was awesome. Okay, we've got one last book today. And I really like this one because it reminds us there's so many types of pets out there. So many. Doesn't have to be a dog. Doesn't have to be a cat. Lots of different things can be pets. And that's what this book is about. And plus the illustrations are very, very cute. Okay, some pets. And the words are by Angela DiTerlizzi. And pets are by Brendan Wenzel. And look, here's a little girl. She's got her own little pet. That looks like it might be a little mouse. Okay, let's see what this book is all about. Oh, okay. Pet show today. And this comes to us from Beach Lane Books. Now this looks like a fun park with a pet show. Very fun. Some pets sit, some pets stay, some pets fetch, and some pets play. Those cats are playing with the mouse. Some pets slither, some pets bound. Some pets scurry round and round. Some pets squeal. Some pets squawk. Some pets squeak. And some pets talk. Polly want a cracker? Some pets peck. Some pets nibble. Uh-oh, this little girl's pet has come for his snack. And this is the costume party. Some pets drool in their kibble. Look at that big dog. He's dressed as a dragon. But look at this dog. He's dressed like a bumblebee. Some pets squeeze. Look at his little feet. Some pets nuzzle. Some pets lick, and some pets cuddle. Now look at that little hedgehog. Whether fluffy, feathered, crawly, cute, silly, strange, scaly, brute, big or small, or a blend, some pets can be someone's best friend. Do you have a best friend pup or a stuffy at home? Now look, here are all the pets. This is Jeff the hedgehog, Dragon the iguana, Pickles the parakeet, Screamin' Jean the macaw, Mavis the poodle, Sky the Great Dane, Norm the tabby, Evie the pygmy goat, and Blast Off the fancy mouse. Lots of other pets in there to check out. Oh, they won a prize. The end. All right, my friends. I hope you enjoyed these books about pets. And just a few reminders. We have outdoor story time on Wednesdays at 10:30. You're welcome to drop in and join us anytime. We also have a Makers Club outside on Wednesdays at 4 and an Animal Nation Club on Tuesdays at 4 outside. So drop in if you're around. In the meantime, let's be sure to wash our hands. Tops and bottoms. We'll do it once. 1, 2, 3. Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms, in between, in between. Rub them all together, rub them all together, now they're clean, squeaky clean. And until next week, hold on. Oops. Until next week, I will see you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See ya soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Bye, my friends. I'll see you next week.